Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kim Stanley, and you're watching Cox Connections only on Cox 9 Roanoke. The local Office of Aging is one of the Valley's unsung heroes. Meals on Wheels, in-home services, and family caregiver support are just a few of the services the LOA provides. Michelle Daly, Director of Nutrition Programs, and Pam McAdams, Director of Foster Parent and Senior Companion Programs, are here to tell us more about the LOA. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, why don't you first of all start off by telling us what is the mission of the LOA?
The LOA is a nonprofit agency that does provide services to people age 60 and older that will enable them to remain in their homes, to remain as independent as possible for as long as possible.
Okay, and you both represent different programs.
We
Why
do.
don't you talk a little bit, Pam, about the program that you represent?
All right, I'm the director of two programs actually. It's the Foster Grandparent Program and the Senior Companion Program. And the Foster Grandparent Program provides volunteers to work in nonprofit child care centers. In this area, our foster grandparents are primarily in the Head Start centers. And we provide senior companions primarily to folks living in their home, folks who want to remain in their home rather than going to long-term care facilities. And our companions enable them to do that.
Okay, all right. Michelle, how about you?
Well, I administer the nutrition programs, and one of the big ones is Meals on Wheels, and that provides volunteers deliver a hot lunch to homebound seniors in the community. We're doing about 675 people a day in the 5th Planning District, and that is all volunteer driven. They take the meal and also do a social, give them social contact and do a well-being check. So it's, part of it is the meal, and part of it is that it's somebody checking on these people every day.
That's great.
And then we also have the Congregate Meals, or what we call Diners Club, and those are for folks that, can get out, aren't homebound, and they go to a congregate setting. We have a church and 2 senior living facilities that house our Diners Clubs here in the Roanoke area. And basically they go there for a lunch meal, socialization, and some type of program or activity.
Now you mentioned 5th District. What is that? Is that just
The
Roanoke?
5th Planning, no, it includes Roanoke and Salem area, but also Botetourt County and then the Allegheny area.
Okay, okay. And then I'm sure you have other services as well. What are some of the other services?
We also have a care coordination program, and those are caseworkers that help to arrange services for seniors 60 and older, and it may be services within our organization, or they refer them to other agencies that they may need help with. And then we also have a transportation program that will take people to the doctor. We have, let's see, what else hasn't been mentioned. We have the health insurance counseling program.
Okay, okay. That, and we were talking about that earlier, and how insurance itself is complicated for me. I cannot even imagine a senior trying to figure out all of that. So I think that's just great. Well, in listening to everything that you offer, and you mentioned volunteers delivering meals, it sounds like you really are dependent on a strong volunteer base.
Yes, we absolutely are.
So, do you know about how many volunteers you have, or?
I have about 250 on roster, and it
Wow.
takes about 43 a day or over 200 a week to deliver all the meals.
Okay, so if anyone's interested in volunteering to help with all these wonderful programs, do they contact you through your website, or is there an application process?
You want to go?
For my programs, between the two programs, the Foster Grandparent and the Senior Companion programs, I have 115 volunteers currently. Folks can get further information about being a volunteer by calling the main LOA office at 345-0451, or they may obtain information off of our website at loaa.org.
Okay.
And that will be the same for the Meals on Wheels program.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a lot of different things that volunteers can do, a lot of different programs that you offer and they can get involved in. So whether it be helping them through the insurance complications, through the education, or just, simply getting out there and delivering these meals and checking on our seniors out there. Yeah. In Roanoke, it does seem like we do have a high population of, what we call the mature market. Do you guys find that this district, as you mentioned, that we do have a lot of seniors, and they really do need help in all different ways.
That's true, and of course our population is aging, with the baby boomers entering the 60 and older age group. We will see even greater numbers of seniors in the years to come, which make the services all the more important to be there for that age group.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen an increase in the number of people calling for Meals on Wheels over the last couple years, so, which brings the need for more volunteers and more funding and that kind of thing.
Right. And then, the transportation, that sounds like just a great opportunity for our mature market. I'm sure that they're all in needs of getting to the doctor, getting places.
Absolutely.
So, just like the volunteers contacting you, I'm sure it's the same for if we have a senior citizen who needs some assistance, they reach out to you in the same way?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Anything else you'd like to share about LOA or all the wonderful programs that are there?
Well, I just wanted to mention a quick thing about volunteers for Meals on Wheels. It only takes about an hour and a half to deliver a route, so it's a very small time commitment that makes a really big impact. We work with some do it once a week, some do it once a month, and so it's just a small time commitment that makes a big impact.
Absolutely, and that could be the only time that these people are seeing someone throughout the day,
That's
the
right.
only interaction that they have. Okay.
That's exactly right.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being on the show, and just a great organization that both of you help support, so thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Okay. Before you go, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox Communications for your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We know you could have chosen another provider, but because you chose us, we promise to provide you with quality products backed up by a talented local team of professionals. I'm Kim Stanley, and I'll see you next time on Cox Connections.